Hi, my name's Mikayla Holmes, and this video is all about teaching you how to find your calm and conquer your chaos. So who am I? Well, I'm the author of 2 books, and I've also done years and years of research so that I can pass on these tips and tricks to you so that you can find your calm and conquer your chaos. The first book I wrote is called The Road to Resilience. So if you want to get through in this current society with all the current pressures that we have, you need to build your resilience. Resilience isn't just something that you either have or you don't, it's something you can learn. And it's a journey to get there. So you might have the goal of where you want to be to have this ultimate calm, but you've got to find your way out of the chaos at first. Each little step, each little journey, each little day does help you get to that end goal. It's just figuring out where you currently are so that you can get to where you want to be. So that was my first book, The Road to Resilience. And then I wrote a book called Free to Be Me. So this book is aimed at teenagers so that they can cope with today's society, with social media, with trying to be connected all the time, and all the pressures involved with that. So this is about how you need to sometimes lose yourself to find yourself, but also realize that every challenge that's set out for you or that you go through in life is a challenge that you can either learn from, grow from, or decide if it's something you need to let go of. I'm not trying to make light or make that sound really simple, because it's actually not. As I said, it's a journey. What I want to give you today is a tip, a calm cue tip that you can use immediately in any situation to find a second of calm, to find a moment of calm. And that moment will rewire your brain, will give you more positive energy, will help you in a number of different ways. First of all, you've got to figure out what chaos is. So in this modern society, chaos is anxiety and stress and panic attacks and having no control and feeling overwhelmed and stuck and sad and in crisis. And there's so much fake news out there and watching the media and it all gets all a bit sad. And chaos will always find you. No matter how much control you think you have, chaos is all around you. So this is a technique that you can use to find your control and your calm before chaos, in the midst of chaos, and after chaos. So if you're a parent trying to juggle everything, then this is for you. If you're a teenager trying to also juggle everything in social media and school, then this is for you. If you feel completely overwhelmed with what's happening on the internet and in media and with the economy and with jobs, then this is for you. Do you feel you have to be connected 24 hours, 7 days a week? You may have to reply to that text message straight away. You've got emails, all this pressure. Your brain is wired. Now that can work in a good way. Negative emotions help you balance out positive emotions. Your brain is wired back from the caveman days to have the flight, fight, or freeze. But that doesn't work in current day society. So reward yourself for having that response, fight, flight, or freeze, because it worked for you to get to here. But it doesn't work nowadays. So there's a few really simple things you can do to stop yourself spiraling into that anxiety and depression that leads to panic attacks and all this stuff. It's about disconnecting from the chaos of what's around you and disconnecting from the chaos of your chronic overthinking and your thoughts and the spiral of the sadness. And reconnecting with the calm, which is the rest of you. Connecting with the calm of your heartbeat, the calm of your breath, the calm of being in nature, the calm of a few seconds of happiness, the calm of a few seconds of taking a deep breath will help you to conquer your chaos. Don't get me wrong, there is no magic pill that you can take and everything's going to be fine. I wish I had a magic wand that I could wave and make everything okay. There also isn't one solution. Everyone will throw different solutions at you. What I'm offering you today or showing you is a calm cue. So you can have that 1 second of calm at any time in any situation. There are 86,400 seconds every day. So I'm encouraging you to do this 3 times a day. So 3 seconds. We also take 840 breaths per minute. So I'm encouraging you to do this, to take 3 deep breaths a day. So I think it's quite achievable, even for everyone that feels stressed and overwhelmed. Calm is about bringing you into the present moment. It's about you stopping replaying all the movies of the past, all the thoughts, all the events that happened, all the memories that bring up more sadness, more overwhelm. I've done that once, that didn't happen for me, therefore I'm a failure. On and on and on this goes. I'm hopeless, I have no future, I don't know what's going on, I can't control the media, I don't know what's happening on social media. I could receive a text message any second and suddenly my world could shift upside down. How do I remain in control of myself and my emotions? That is what it's about, is conquering the chaos so you can find seconds of calm. When you can rewire your brain from the fight, flight or freeze, you will be having a long-term positive effect on your brain and yourself. So this video is showing you the calm technique to use and also how to move from chaos into calm. So the technique is to stop, breathe, and smile. Now I'll explain what it's all about and show you the tip, but I also want you to do this really quickly and takes 1 second. You can do this after the chaos and before the chaos so that you can practice this and get better at it and really learn this technique a lot better. And that's great. But this is a technique you can use really quickly, 1 second, when chaos is at you. So stop thinking for a second, take 1 deep breath and smile. Now that sounds really simple, but I've simplified very complex solutions. So stop, breathe, smile. When you stop your thoughts for 1 second, you stop the pattern of the chaos of your thoughts. You stop thinking for a second and you become consciously aware and take 1 conscious deep breath. That gives your brain only 1 thing to think about. So I don't know about you, but at times I've sat at my desk and I've been so overwhelmed by all these things that I have to do and tasks and emails and attend this meeting and did I follow up on that? It's overwhelming and that doesn't help you see yourself out of that stressful situation. But when you can have a break for a second from that situation, then that creates a different pattern, a different energy, a different thought on how you approach the chaos or the stress that's on your desk and all the tasks you have to do. So give your brain something else to do quickly, easily, efficiently. Take 1 deep breath. Putting your hand on the bottom of your diaphragm anchors the message and makes it sink in and confirms it. On top of that, you will take a deep breath all the way down to your diaphragm. And when you breathe out, you're breathing out the negativity and having a smile. There are so many benefits to breathing, so many different techniques, and just taking 1 deep breath isn't enough, wasn't enough for me. I had to combine a number of things. I had to stop thinking, which didn't come easily for me, to learn how to take a decent deep breath and turn the negative into positive. Negative emotions are there to help you and guide you, and they're great. It's a balance between the negative and the positive. So this video is about finding your baseline so that you can find your calm and conquer your chaos. Your baseline is, where are you currently at? How are you feeling? Where are you at? What you've been through in the past has got you to where you are here now. If that's serving you, that's great. If it's not serving you and you don't want to go back to the past and don't live those memories again, you need to find some techniques to help you find your calm so you can move forward. And it can be overwhelming, and there's a plethora of information out there. First aid is what you need. One thing that you do, first of all, in any chaos. So I've tried to put it over here in this little diagram. This is chaos and this is calm. This is currently where you are right now, and this is the baseline of it here. So your baseline is your current emotions. During the day, you go from happy and sad, and those are normal emotions. But when you start to get too sad, too emotional, too overwhelmed, and too stressed, that doesn't help you. So you need to find your calm in any situation. So the first thing is to use the calm cue. Stop, breathe, and smile. That will remind you of where your baseline is and bring you into the present moment. See, when you're worried about the past and stressed about the past, you can start to get depressed. When you're worried about the future and don't know where you're going to go and what the story with your future is, you start to get anxious. And when you can be in the present moment, you can find some calm. So the first thing is to do the calm cue, and then before or after the chaos, you need to have other strategies that you have in place to build your resilience. Now, these can be a number of different things. Could be listening to music. Now, bearing in mind, we all like different types of music. And even at times, we like different types of music. Sometimes you like, song music with words and it's uplifting. Other times you want quiet, calming music that could just be the notes. Other times you might go for something more rhythmic. I mean, it's music, and it's finding the right thing that works for you. Exercise. Exercise is important. It changes your energy. Some people like exercising, some people don't. And even if nothing else, even if you can just move for a second, on your way to the bathroom or somewhere, or make a cup of tea, just move a bit more than you would. That changes your energy around you. Go for a walk. Some people like going for a swim. Even sitting by the ocean and breathing in the salt air, or immersing yourself in a pool. Whatever the calm tips you need to do to get yourself out of your head, out of the crisis, of the chaos, to find some calm is what you need to be doing. To have some techniques in place so that you don't spiral, as I said, into the overwhelm. Other things that can help you with your calm is it playing with a pet? Is it having some animals? Is it having a hobby? Now, a hobby that you can immerse yourself into where you stop thinking. And for some people, it could be mindfully colouring in. It could be creating something, making something out of wood. It could be, cooking. It could be anything. It's what works for you. So what I'd like to stress again is that finding your calm and conquering your chaos is important to having control of yourself in this current society and this current overwhelm and anxiety and stress. So everyone is dealing with it. So when you use your calm cue and you stop, you breathe, and you smile 3 times a day for 3 seconds, you will start to create a new pattern in your brain, a new pattern, new thought pattern. It just stops you the chaos for a second. So I hope this is helpful. It's really important for you to find your baseline as to where you currently are, to try and live in the now, in the present moment, not stressing about the past and worrying about the future, and trying to find snippets and seconds of calm using some of my tips and tricks. So, jump across to my website, Mikayla-Holmes.com, and you will find free gifts on there, free downloads that you can use immediately. I've got hundreds of blogs on there that gives you solutions to the problems. Don't forget, I've got 2 books here, The Road to Resilience, because building your resilience is a journey and it's a path and it's little steps you need to take to get you to build your resilience. And a fun book for you to read now called Free to Be Me, where you can learn that every challenge you go through, there is a lesson in it. You can either get stronger and grow from it, or it can wear you down. So like I said, I hope this is helpful. Find your calm, conquer your chaos, and use my first aid tip of a calm cue to calm yourself down immediately. Have a super awesome day. Look forward to seeing you on my website, where you can ask me any questions, comment, download my stuff. Have a super awesome day, and stop, breathe, and smile.